Welcome class 9 to time and tense part 2. We have already been doing the present tense and the past tense in the previous videos. Today we are going to learn about the future tense. A simple future tense again has all the four forms we have been doing before. For the past two tenses, we have the simple future tense, we have future continuous tense, the future perfect and the future perfect continuous tense. Now see children, coming to the simple future tense. Simple future tense actually is used in the prediction of events. Predicting the event, predicting the future. Now if we see here, I shall and I will both indicate the future tense. Both are used to denote time, intention, act of will, determination, promise. We can understand it better with the help of examples. I shall go tomorrow. I will go tomorrow. So, hardly any difference you can find in both the sentences, though both mean the same. See, in the first example, I shall go tomorrow. It has a reference to future time or to a future intention expressed without determination. I shall go tomorrow is said more casually than the second sentence. I will go tomorrow. This shows determination. So see the difference? Now, another thing for will or shall I should tell you. See children, we use shall with possessives like I and we. I shall, we shall, but with the other form of the words, we say other subjects like he will, she will, they will, so on and so forth. Though nowadays in modern English, will is acceptable for both. Like we can say I will, we will. Otherwise, for your ICSE level, it is more proper that we use shall with I and we. So the simple future tense is used in the prediction of events. For example, I say prices of petrol products will rise again next year. Now, though the future tense is characterized by the use of will or shall, but we use the simple future tense without using will or shall also. See how? The future can be expressed by using these words, going to, or the infinitive to, if there is the idea of or intention or some certainty about it. See the examples. See, we are not using will or shall here. We are going to have dinner at 8 o'clock. So the certainty about it, the event. He is going to leave for London next Sunday. The certainty is there. He is going to leave. But a future idea is also conveyed by such verbs like are, to, intending, want, or any promise. See the examples again. Will or shall have not been. The will or shall has not been used here. He intends to buy a fan. The meaning is quite clear. That is, he intends to buy a fan in the future. He is going to buy a fan. That is also conveying the same meaning. I promise to return the book. That is in the future only. Do you want to buy a fan? Again in the future. He is to do as he is told. See, it is again in the future. So see children, for this there are other ways of expressing the future instead of using will or shall always. So there are other ways. See, some of these are I can quote the examples. Going to, I am going to see him tomorrow. See, the same sentence has been repeated in the different forms. I am going to see him tomorrow. See the future tense by using the infinitive to. I am to see him tomorrow. Same meaning, that I am going to see him, I am to see him. Then present continuous. Present continuous tense. See, the sentence is in the present continuous tense, but it conveys the meaning for the future. I am seeing him tomorrow. I am. Am stands for present, seeing continuous, present continuous, seeing him tomorrow. Then for simple present, this sentence stands for simple present as well. I see him tomorrow means, but the action is going to be continued till tomorrow. I see him tomorrow. That means I am going to see him tomorrow. I see him tomorrow. So the simple present tense indicates the future only, the simple future. So all these sentences have the same meaning. These ways of expressing the future, they are concerned with less with the simple predictions, but they are concerned more with intentions, plans, arrangements. So we speak like this also for the simple future tense. Coming to the other form of the future is the future continuous tense. Again, like your present perfect and the past continuous tense, which we have been doing before, future continuous also, along with the subject, we use shall or will with possessive shall, otherwise we use will, and we use the form of be along with that, along with the verb plus continuous stands for ing. So the future will or shall continuous ing and be is automatically inserted. See the example. See, this tense is used for an activity or a state which begins before and continues a point of future time. Though the activity has begun, but it is going to continue. He will be flying across the Sahara at 2 o'clock morning, at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Means he will be flying across the Sahara. Suppose I say he will be flying across the Sahara. That would be incorrect to say, because at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, the action is going to continue in the future. He will be flying. So if we can say here that the future simple will not be suitable tense here. We cannot say he will fly across the Sahara at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. We cannot say that. He will fly. Why? It will not be suitable here because the action of flying, the flight will continue. It will last longer than an instant. It will begin before but continue after 2 o'clock tomorrow. It is going to continue. That is why the continuous tense has to be used. The future simple is not suitable. That is why here future continuous can also be used to indicate that an action or an activity or state, it will be going on over a period of future time. See the example. Suppose I cite an example of the simple future tense. I shall work in the laboratory. I, subject, shall, the future. I shall work in the laboratory. This is simple future tense. But for the future continuous, how are we going to say? I shall be working in the laboratory tomorrow morning. With tomorrow morning, we have to use the continuous tense along with the simple future tense because the activity is going to continue which has begun. My sister will be studying in the university next year. My sister will study at the university, simple present, but when we say next year, we have to use the continuous tense. So the future continuous can be used instead of the present continuous in order to show an event which has definitely planned for the future. So they can be substituted one for the other. Like she is joining Delhi University this year. She will be joining Delhi University in July this year. So what is the difference? Is joining and will be joining. Is joining will be the present continuous but stands for the future, and future continuous, simple, straightforward, we say will be joining. The other forms of the future tense are the future perfect tense and the future perfect continuous tense. So the future perfect tense, again perfect stand, whenever perfect comes, the perfect tense stands for, it is characterized always by the has, have, had. Remember, has have for the present tense and had for the past tense. Future tense always follows the rules of the present, and it will always be future perfect characterized by have along with the use of will or shall. So the future perfect tense can be said it is a future as seen from now, from the present point of view. This tense indicate that at a point of future time an event will be in the past. See the example, by 10 o'clock he will have been here for 2 hours. Something which will be completed in the future, already been completed. By 10 o'clock he will have been here means the future is going to become the past, means tomorrow. By 10 o'clock means maybe tomorrow by 10 o'clock or today or whenever by 10 o'clock he will have been. He is the subject, will is the future tense, have is the perfect tense. Will have, future perfect, been here 2 hours. Already 2 hours will have been passed when he will be here. You will have finished that novel tomorrow. Again, you is the subject, will have future perfect tense and followed by the past participle form of the verb finished. You will have finished that novel tomorrow. So by tomorrow, when tomorrow arrives, future, this action will have been completed already. The last form is the future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect characterized by have, will have, and continuous by ing form of the verb, and it will automatically be inserted by been. It is said the continuation of a state up to the time which is mentioned. See the example, by this time tomorrow I will have been working for this company for 10 years. Will have been working. I is the subject, will have perfect tense, working is the continuous tense, been has been inserted automatically as per the rule for this company for 10 years. Another example is I shall have been writing for half an hour when this lesson ends, or I can say I shall have been speaking for half an hour when this lesson ends. So shall with I, again we have used shall have future perfect, writing continuous tense, half an hour when this lesson ends. So till here children, assignments will be sent and I hope this is going to be in help for you. Goodbye till then.